And there we go. We are green here at Watkins Glen. And Casket Man has been black flagged on the line. Jumping the start up towards turn number 1. Scrubbertron on the outside. Slugger has got it. That's Checkers up to P2 on the line. Richard Dempsey holds on to 5th ahead of Matt Malone right now. Mekar moves up to 14th past Stingray Graham. But a black flag for the man in P4. That was 3 wide, but he has settled it down now. Are we going to see Casket Man come down pit lane? There's a spin in the background. I think that's Totally Racing. There comes Casket Man, and Totally Racing was the driver who went around in the background. Stingray Graham and Jeff Schnackle side by side. Look at the different lines that the different drivers are taking there. Sean Sims now looks to the inside of Turbo Snail for P number 11. He takes it. Sean Sims moves up the position. But is he going to be able to hold it into the final turn? He settles it down, but that was Stingray Graham and Turbo Snail. That is smoke ahead, and that is Mr. Anders around at the final corner. He was up inside the top 10 and just lost the rear end. Here, as he comes up towards the braking zone, has it been a loss all by himself? Scrubbertron from 4th position. It was Matt Malone on the outside of Checkers. For P number 3, he's around the outside. It'll become the inside into turn 7. They remain clean, and Matt Malone has to stay behind Checkers. Some wall banging in the background, but Matt Malone, is he going to go for the chance up towards turn number 1? He's going to stay behind for the moment. Buster became a gearhead, tucks it in, and will hold on to 14th. But here comes Tony Gibboni. He's right on the rear end. This is the battle for 14th place right now. As he looks to the inside, can he make a move up towards turn 5? He's got the inside line. He should be able to hold it here. And he does. The Hernster moves past Big Al as Matt Malone pushes Checkers. Is he trying to work with him here? Because the gap to Richard Dempsey is now 2 seconds. As this is Matty Gwell past Matt Malone. Up the inside of turn number 1, but Matt Malone's all over the rear once more. Could this be Matt Malone pushing now on Matty Gwell? We're coming up towards the halfway mark. These are short races. No! Matty Gwell! Around he goes, the championship leader from P4. That is the most unlucky position because Checkers has lost 4th place, 3rd place as well. And Matt Malone goes through into 3rd. Here's the spin ahead. Around goes Matty Grill, and what has happened to Checkers? He slows down. He slams on his brakes. Has he been given a slowdown possibly? So if he drops down to 17th like he just has, this race will not matter for him, and he will regain the 5 points he lost earlier on in the season. This is the Hernster though, running side by side with Big Al. Are they going to be able to do it? The Hernster on the inside into turn 6. The 2 Corvettes side by side into turn 7. The Hernster slows down just a little bit and allows Big Al through as Matt Malone has gone around. Matt Malone is around. And he loses the rear end like we've seen before, but it's a big hit with the wall. Matty Gwell has got a black flag and is down pit lane serving his black flag. As Big Al dives to the inside, he cuts back across, and the Hernster looks to the inside, can't quite do it. Big Al stays ahead, the Hernster remains behind. He's got Turbo Snail just behind him in the Mustang. This is the closest fight on track. It is for P5. Al Latufu, Big Al leading the Hernster. And this is Turbo Snail in the Mustang, restoring qualifying the faster car. Can he do anything here? Heading up towards turn number 5. Big Al goes for the defensive. The Hernster goes for the outside line. Can it turn into anything? They've got a lot of space to run off. And the Hernster has done it. Can he solidify the overtake for P5? onto the brakes into 6th place. Yes, he can. The Hernster is up to 5th position, but Big Al is not going to allow that to stay the case for long, I'm sure. Turbo Snail within this fight. We've still got Sean Sims, Bob's Jelly, Joe Snackle all behind. This is extremely close fighting. This is about 8 cars in this fight as we go into turn number 1. As that goes, Turbo Snail once again for the move, but this time on Big Al. He's got the inside into 2. It becomes the outside in 3, turns back to the inside of 4. Is Big Al going to have to drop behind? He is, but he swaps back over, ready for the inside into turn number 5. Turbo Snail stuck on the outside right now, with Big Al on the inside. Turbo Snail pushes it in the Mustang, taking the curb. He's going to hold the inside up towards turn number 6. It's going to be contact. They bump wheels as they go into turn 6, and there's more contact. Aulatufu is around. Aulatufu is into the wall. He comes back on, but look how far down. This is going to be his worst result. Aulatufu, he's lost the rear end completely. Aulatufu is out. Turbo Snail earlier on was up the order. He's around and out of this race. Shall we see what's happened to Turbo Snail at turn number 1? It's just another loss of the rear end, but he has been collected there from a Corvette. Best result, 24th place, and that was all the way back at round number 4. Can he go for a top 10? He's gonna risk it. Here comes Buster became a gearhead on the outside of Bob's Jelly. Bob's Jelly holding a top 10 season result of 8th in the championship right now. He's going to be wanting to do the best that he can out of turn number 5. Can he do that? As here comes Stingray Graham up the inside of Olsen X into turn number 1. What a lovely move. So smooth. Getting the slipstream, he moves to the inside. Mecharm is going to go for 7th place up towards turn number 5. He's got it, but he's not got the overlap. Tony Jabroni pushes it to hold as wide as he can. So wide through the cones. He's definitely lost that position. He looks like his first point's going to be a top 10, or are they? He's into the wall. Tony Jabroni and Powski swapping positions ahead. Bob's Jelly going back for 9th up the inside of turn number 1. Buster became a gearhead looking to swap back. Can he do it? No, he doesn't. He sits behind. He's going to get that slipstream. That was facing the wrong way there. As here comes Buster became a gearhead, and this is past. Who's that ahead? A Corvette ahead? That's Tony Jabroni. This has turned into a 3-car fight. Bob's Jelly on the wide line in the Mustang. It's Tony Jabroni in the Corvette ahead. It's Buster became a Corvette behind. And Buster became a gearhead, also gets past Tony Jabroni, who has lost 2 positions there very, very quickly. I think there must be some issue, maybe some damage for Tony Jabroni, who's lost a lot of time. But look at that once again. Tony Jabroni just dropping behind, and no, it is Stingray Graham who was pushing Mintu the White Husky, but Tony Jabroni just backing off once more. Can the Hernster regain 5th position? Because Jeff Snackle has taken that for him. Stingray Graham moves past Tony Jabroni in 12th position, and he is going to take his 2nd win of the season, converting his pole, and that's a spin in the background for Richard Dempsey. Dempsey is off on the last lap, but here is Slugger. He wins. Nick Bowen will take 2nd. Checkers will take 3rd. And Richard Dempsey, what happened to you, son? He comes home in 4th.